I mean, one of the things that sometimes gets overlooked about D&D is that it is a game about monsters. You know, there were a lot of role-playing games, but not all of them had a whole book devoted to monsters. You can, of course, play a game that's all called political intrigue and interaction. But at the end of the day, it's sort of designed, you know, it's originally a war game. It was designed so you can create a character that can kill monsters. And I think the monsters in D&D are really interesting. Obviously, you've got giants and you've got dragons, you've got all these kind of creatures from folklore and mythology and Tolkien. But as opposed to the sort of immaculate reality that Tolkien was always trying to get at, you know, with his genealogies and his languages, there is stuff in D&D that could only have come from young blokes in America fucking about. You know, some of them are downright surreal, some of them are just goofy, and I think that's the charm of D&D, really. The Beholder is a gigantic evil floating ball covered in eyeballs that shoot death rays. Literally sounds like something that a 12-year-old boy has come up with on the fly. It was in I first encountered it in the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon series.
That must be the Beholder.
Which a lot of people have a lot of affection for. It's appeared in Big Trouble in Little China and Futurama, and it's pretty much the mascot of D&D. So it's like Mickey Mouse, but lethal and insane. Some of the original D&D monsters were based on a set of bizarre plastic toys from Japan that belonged to Gary Gygax's kids. And the owl bear is a bear with the head of an owl, and that's just the only way they could describe this particular model that they had, that they were using with their, you know, their wargame miniatures. And I think that that was a theme with some of the creatures, that the boulet or the boulette, I've never known how to pronounce that. That was based on one of these creatures. The carrion crawler and the rust monster. Rust monster only exists to destroy your fighter's armour. That's all. That's the only reason for the existence of that creature. You've got the gelatinous cube, you know. It's, you know, perhaps influenced by the movie The Blob. It roams around dungeon dissolving people, you know. It's presumably related to the black pudding, the yellow ochre, and that thing that killed Tasha Yar in that episode of TNG. And also, don't forget the Mimic. The Mimic is a chest that will eat you. I mean, I wonder how this thing evolved. But yeah, you just be careful opening chests, because they might have a gigantic purple tongue and they'll want to eat you.